So I've created this class for brand identity designers. One of the best ways of taking your work to that next level is by focusing not just on the concepts you're creating, but on the strategy behind the concepts, why you're creating them. All too often as freelancers, we'll be tempted, perhaps because of budget, to charge straight into a project with little or no brief and maybe nothing more to go on than a few ideas floating around in a client's mind. So this is going to make a huge difference to the end result you deliver and the value you offer your client. It doesn't have to take long, and it can be scaled in such a way that it becomes viable even for the smallest of clients you have. Let's be honest, this is a huge subject, but my goal is to provide you with something that's immediately usable, so that whether you're an expert at brand strategy or a complete beginner, by going through this streamlined process, you're going to get results. Hey, I'm Jason Miller. I'm a freelance graphic designer. Although I'm based in London, I've had the privilege of creating luxury brand identity for clients from Australia to Hong Kong to New York. Like I'm sure many of you, I really enjoy working from home. I've created a quiet little studio space which has become my zone. This is where design happens. I'm very proud to say I've been freelancing successfully for over 10 years now, and 3 of those years with enough clients to make this my sole source of income. So what are we going to cover in this class? Well, we'll look at the discovery process and the audits necessary to get us up to speed and provide some context to the strategy we'll be proposing. Who is a brand really for? Well, ironically, it's rarely ever for your client. So we need to spend some time investigating the actual target audience for this brand you're creating. Even at this early stage, the intended look and feel of a brand, its style and its tone can be planned out in principle. We'll look at how you can create a clear hierarchy of brand messages to avoid any confusion and give your client a laser focus. And importantly, we'll consider the intended positioning of a brand and help your client identify the implications and expectations this positioning is going to create. By the time we've finished, both you and your client will know exactly what we need to create and what purpose it needs to fill. That's a valuable and refreshing difference from attempting to create something your client will like based solely on their personal taste. So this is really going to be worth every minute spent. When you're ready, grab your favorite drink and let's get started. So if you'd like to watch the full class, you'll have to head over to Skillshare. You can see a link in the description that will actually let you watch that and get up to a month of Skillshare subscription at no cost. So have a look at the description, use the link and enjoy the class.